Okay, I'll call over to the city council workshop, Monday, April 29th, 4 p.m. Roll call. Kirby Moynihan.
Sam Solars.
Toby Nelson.
David Paradise.
Jackie Hurst, Michelle Otto.
Russ Erkins. Jeremy Warhol.
Business, Wright County annual report.
Yeah, so I brought, first things, I don't know if you guys have heard yet, but Todd Sandine, 29 years with Wright County Sheriff's Office, right around 35 years total. He retired on Friday, so we do have some changes in our office. Lieutenant Erkins here is going to be taking my spot as your kind of liaison to the Sheriff's Office. Also be up there if you guys have any questions, but he'll kind of be the main contact with Jessica for the day-to-day traffic complaints, right? Those kind of issues that might come up where you need to definitely go look at the noise violations, some of that kind of stuff. So I know things have been going really well with a couple of our deputies that work here during the day. He even commented to me about how nice it is they're stopping in on the regular basis and on top of things getting stuff taken care of. So Russ here has been our district sergeant down here for a couple of years now, so he's familiar with any issues and that kind of stuff that's going on. So anticipate he'll hit the ground running here pretty quick. So and then the annual report here for 2023. I didn't count page 1 as the cover here, so if I jump back to about page 3, I believe, it's kind of the 10-year look back at the contracting with the Sheriff's Office. Of course, last year we saw that about a 21% jump in there, and there were several meetings, and the Sheriff, I think, did a pretty good job explaining what that difference or where that came from. Do not anticipate a jump like that happening again going into 2025, probably more in that 4 to 5% range just to keep up with all the changes. So it won't be historically, if you look back to like 2014, you kind of get into that 2 to 83% range. That was part of the issue with the 21% increase that it got. So I don't anticipate a jump like that happening again here in 2025. And then we kind of get into the meat and potatoes of the annual report here. These quality of life incidents, these are usually the ones that we get called about if somebody is looking to move into a city or a township or something like that. So that's kind of how we come up with this list. It's usually the calls that people are the most interested in. So right away at the top there, we had almost 2,300 calls for service in Montrose. And out of those, 1,100 of them about resulted in a case report being generated, which is more than just a deputy showing up. They had to go out and do something. It was referred to our CID, and we'll get some breaking down some of those numbers in the future here in this report. But basically, they had to do something more than just show up or attend to something. So 1,100 case reports our deputies took care of. And you can kind of see the breakdown of the quality of life incidents. From lost property, neighbor disputes, juvenile activity, domestics, suspicious activities, which usually we see that number a little bit higher, and it's nice to see that number because people see something, don't know quite what it is, but they think something's not quite right, so they feel comfortable to give us a call or that to go over and check it out. So kind of a hodgepodge category where things that don't really fit into something else kind of lined in that one. So and medicals, and of course civil complaints, about the top 2 there for the most calls that we get. Now we broke down traffic related incidents. We have 4 traffic hazards. We ended up with 11 DUIs in the city of Montrose. One of the issues, right, they might see something that happened in Montrose, but the stop happens outside of the city. So if we were to take in the townships around the city of Montrose, you'd see that number probably increase by quite a bit. These are just the number of DUIs that happened within the city limits.
What's considered a traffic hazard?
Yes. Yeah.
What is?
Oh, what's considered a traffic hazard? It could be a construction barrel laying in the road, tree limb, anything that would constitute something that could interfere with traffic. So. 19 snowbirds or seasonal parking citations. We responded to 23 motor vehicle accidents, 58 traffic complaints, and 598 total traffic stops. So just prior to coming down here, I pulled our county average, just put things in perspective. County-wide, we stopped just under 35,000 cars last year, county-wide. And the average, or the percentage of traffic stops that turn into citations is about 15.5%. Wright County once again is in that top 10 deadliest counties here for fatality crashes after last year, so we try to do a lot of education when it comes to traffic. There are some instances, of course, that after citations need to be issued. Some of the DUIs, warrant arrests, some of the criminal arrests that come out of that don't count towards that 16%. This is merely the traffic citation that you would think of for speeding or stop signs, something like that. And then crime incidents, 4 burglaries, 10 assaults, criminal damage to property calls, we had 12 of those. And of course, theft, I think just about anywhere you go in the county, theft is going to be one of those calls that we respond to a lot of those. And on top of page 6 there, you can see the population and the calls for service. You kind of see 2021 with COVID and all that kind of stuff, we kind of saw a spike in calls for service in Montrose. The trend across the county was that we were actually slower for calls for service, so why there's a difference there between the county, I'm not really sure. But you can see things are kind of starting to even back out here. The one number that we really pay attention to when it comes to looking at we need more hours of coverage in a certain city compared to another one is that call per capita underneath. So when we see numbers like that, I think we're right in the sweet spot of where we need to be for hours. I wouldn't recommend adding any hours, and I sure wouldn't recommend taking any away. So we're right in that sweet spot that we're looking for. And then on the bottom of that page there, we see the comparison between 2022 and 2023. Good drop in assaults. Thefts are actually down a little bit compared to what they were last year, and everything else looks like it's somewhat comparable. Fraud complaints are down, but other than that, pretty close to what we were at. And then our SIU unit, narcotics unit, if you want to call them that, these are some of the cases that they handled strictly in the city of Montrose. We might have some that have spilled into the city or took them outside, so but these ones actually occurred in town here. Information, I couldn't begin to tell you exactly what that one is. There's a bunch of different things that might fall under that category. But of course, traffic stops, warrant arrests, drug complaints, and then they executed 2 search warrants. And our major crimes unit, kind of like what you see on TV, deputies are highly trained with evidence collection, DNA, fingerprints, all that kind of good stuff. We had 2 incidents where they were down here in Montrose, both of them were burglaries. Then we have a city comparison, Delano and Rockford, we kind of use those 2, just with proximity on Highway 12 for Delano and Rockford, populations are somewhat close. Delano is growing, so we might have to revisit our comparisons here in the future, but you can kind of see where everything stacks up with the other cities there. Big one, if you look down at traffic stops, right, because you share a contract with the city of Waverly, if you were to look at the Waverly numbers, you'd be back up into the general ballpark what these other cities are doing. Delano just increased hours, and there's a big push for traffic, with some nighttime burglaries that are happening on Highway 12 with their businesses. Years prior, we didn't have coverage as much as we do now, so we put a big emphasis, put some guys down there that really like to stop cars just to show them we're out and about in Delano with some of the businesses and stuff like that going on down there. But that's a direct relation to an issue that we're having in Delano. That's why that number is inflated compared to what you might see some of this host. Any questions about the comparison here? And this one, probably another important page for you guys to consider and to look at here, calls by time of day. You can see that we start to get a little spike in the calls about 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and they continue until about 1 a.m. And then at 2 o'clock we see that drop. So that 2 to 7 range, we don't have a whole lot coming in. Our area cars are easily able to handle that volume of calls that come in. But then you can see where we have a significantly higher amount of calls. Well, that's the time we have a deputy strictly dedicated to here in Waverly. So again, I can talk about that sweet spot a little bit. Well, I think we've got the deputy in town at that time. So I would consider changing any of that stuff right now. So, and then it breaks it down by calls by day of the week. And it looks like Thursday is the most popular day at Montrose to contact the sheriff's office for some reason. And then just some, command staff, patrol contact information in there. I did not have a chance to update this here, but of course I just mentioned, Todd is headed from the sheriff's office, so. Might get an email kick back. Any questions for me or for your new lieutenant?
No question, just you guys that are here doing a great job. Getting to know everybody not only at the office, but out downtown, so I think it's a great thing. And continue that effort. We're hearing a lot of good things in the city about that stuff.
That's something I'll do that.
People like to know who the deputies are, for sure. So,
I know last time I was down there, brought up maybe seeing the deputies out in the neighborhoods a little bit more and interacting with some kids and that kind of stuff. I know we delivered that message, I assume that's probably happening, I haven't really heard anything back one way or the other, but, I know our sergeants and deputies working in town made that an effort to make sure they're getting out there and hitting some of the streets and making sure that people are interacting with the kids if they see anybody out and about,
yeah,
so.
I definitely see that with my neighborhood a lot more than usual, which is great. Not with the lights on.
That's even better, that's even better.
I live on the feeder street, so I see them come by from time to time, which I appreciate that.
Yeah, and they come in and participate in our community events too. And then they say hi and have a go. Nice to see that. Mhm.
Well, if we don't have any other questions or comments,